welcome to another episode of Now What's Happening. Hey, Corey, what in the world is going on right now?
Oh, man. It's about the new age of cars.
Wow.
It's about these electric cars. Now, first of all, where I live at, everybody named mama got a Tesla. Everybody. I'm watching kids. I'm watching grown-ups, babies. Everybody got a Tesla. But Ford is getting ready to knock it out the park.
Oh, wow.
Ford, I'm telling you, they released this thing. It made me want to go trade my truck in. That's how good it is.
I love them. They look beautiful. They fast.
No,
sleek.
man, no.
I love them.
You got to see it. You know what? We're going to roll the tape on this. We're
Roll
going
the
to watch
tape,
this.
man. Let me see.
We're going to have to
Let me
comment,
see it.
talk about it while the tape. It's 4 minutes, but it's the best 4. Okay, here you go. Here's the tape.
Let's go.
It's got a targeted 775 pound-feet of torque. It's targeted to go from 0 to 60 in the mid-4-second range. It's a driving experience that's pure, unfiltered exhilaration from the moment you hit the accelerator.
Here you go. Here you go.
And it's an F-150.
Wow.
Introducing the all-electric
I
F-150
told you,
Lightning.
man. It's off
The
chain.
smartest, most innovative
Oh, you haven't
F-150
seen the
we've
inside
ever
yet.
built. Iconic F-150 capability meets advanced technology, meets electrification. For an experience that's more connected,
Yes.
more dynamic,
Yes.
and more unexpected than ever before. It's the quickest accelerating F-150 built yet, with the most targeted torque of any F-150 ever. It's one of the most thrilling rides we've ever built, truck or
wait.
otherwise. But even when it's not
Check this
being
out.
driven,
Check this out.
it's still got the ability to amaze. Starting with Ford Intelligent Backup Power, which gives you the ability to offboard up to 9.6 kilowatts of power, enough to power a home for about 3 days. And with the available 9.6 kilowatt Pro Power onboard, you get 11 plugs, with enough power to keep your mobile business running. Or if you've got a table saw,
Told you, man.
blender, a circular saw, a fan, a can opener, a kettle, a slow cooker, and a juicer that need powering, the F-150 Lightning is up to the task. Then, when the truck needs powering on the go, it's got access to the Ford Pass charging network. Easy to access, easy to customize, easy to pay for through the Ford Pass app. And at the front end of all this power, popping
the
the
trunk
hood
in
has
the
been
front.
completely redefined with the Mega Power Frunk, a walk-in closet
The
that
frunk.
you can drive with 400 liters of storage, capable of hauling up to 400 pounds, standard with 2.4 kilowatts
And
of
you still got the
power up
bed in
front
the back.
with 4 120-volt and 2 USB outlets. Storage that's customizable and lockable.
Yes.
The Mega
That's the
Power
front
Frunk
of
is
the
quite
truck.
possibly the most useful innovation since the truck bed. Then, at the nerve center of all this capability, you get an available
now.
15.5-inch touchscreen,
15.
which can be used to activate 4 different
15.
drive modes and access an impressive range of productivity-enhancing technologies, like Intelligent Range, which considers towing and payload, as well as terrain, traffic, and past driving behavior to automatically recalculate your range. It'll even program a new route if you need it. You also get an entire toolbox of available trailer tech. And most importantly, you get an F-150 Lightning with power-up, over-the-air software updates. That means you get a truck that's connected
Look at
to
that.
engineers at Ford. If they find a way to enhance features, quality, experiences, capability, and convenience,
Live
it's
updates.
possible to receive those updates wirelessly. Now, the F-150 Lightning runs nearly silently, but make no mistake, it's built Ford tough. Torture tested so it lives up to the F-Series standard. With the available extended range battery, Lightning has a targeted EPA estimate of 300 miles of range, targeted maximum available towing of 10,000 pounds, and targeted maximum payload of 2,000 pounds. Then, when the workday is over, 100% charging overnight. And it's designed to look like a truck because that's what it is. The next chapter of Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 44 years running. It's not just another new EV. It's over a century of innovation and human insight, manifested in a revolutionary new pickup. It's a trusted workhorse, made more thrilling and useful than ever. It's the moment when Ford took electric and turned it into lightning. It's the only all-electric truck that's built Ford tough. It's the all-new F-150 Lightning.
Now, okay, you ready for it? I hope you sitting down. You got to sit down for this. Guess what the starting price is? Guess what the starting price is?
It's got to be way up there. It's got to be some huge.
Oh, you sitting down? You sitting down? You ready?
What's the number?
40.
No way. No
40.
way. I was at least going with like 60, 70,000.
No. That is halfway kitted out, max. You put everything on that truck, 89.
Wow.
But if
That
you want
incredible.
the mid, if you want basically you get everything. If you just want some extra refineries and extended range, 65 out the door.
You know I'm going to the Ford site, right? You know I'm going to the Ford site.
Guess how much it costs? Guess how much it costs to pre-order it?
How much?
$100. $100. Now, you don't tell me that doesn't change the way you think of a truck. That's a truck.
That is unbelievable. That's
a truck.
Unbelievable.
And I love Elon, but the Cybertruck ain't got nothing on that.
You know what it is? I'm going to tell you what it is. It is that when you hear the Ford name, and we know that the Ford F-150 has been the number one truck for years. And with that, you're caught up on what it has done. So to be honest, I didn't see this coming at all. I thought Ford was still old school. I thought they were still trying to find a way to be relevant in today's time. But this right here, they went to the next level.
Man,
they went to the next level. That's incredible.
That is, first of all, for $40,000 entry point, let's just look at a Tesla, just to get the X type. Okay, the entry point for X type is $100,000.
Yes,
$100,000. So you tell me you're gonna give me a full functioning truck that think about this, I don't need a generator anymore.
Oh, the commercial there.
I don't need a generator. Only thing I need to do, and here's the beautiful, you just need a bypass. That outlet that is in the wall in your garage just need to be a bypass.
Oh yeah.
And you plug it into the truck, you plug it into the wall, and it sends electricity through the entire house.
Game changer.
3 days.
Game changer. Because remember with the Tesla now and other electric devices, remember the excess energy goes to the grid. So let's say you have a system, like let's say you have a Tesla and you charge it up at night. Well, maybe you haven't driven it that much because people with Teslas really don't drive their cars that much. And it doesn't need a charge. And if you had like a solar system on your house where you can kind of go without electricity at all, most of that goes back to the grid, right?
Yes.
But with this, you see so many applications. I mean, blackouts. What happens? You plug.
You can go anywhere. That's the beauty. You can go anywhere, and you basically got a generator anywhere
for workmen, oh man, this work on
Oh my
site,
goodness.
building,
I'm telling you, that's why I said you
game
had to
changer.
see it. Picture you hauling something, or you go out, you're like, man, I wish I could hook up this tool up to something. You looking for
Game changer.
outlets, you praying for an outlet. Boom. There you
Listen,
go.
they just took the lead. They just took the lead. And remember the Cybertruck, it's not even in production.
It's
not even. They still
it's
testing
been,
it. They still
it's been
trying to
a
get it
year
together.
and a half. Ford is rolling this thing out February,
It's done.
March.
It's done. They might
6
as well not
months.
even release
Matter
it.
of fact, they already got people reviewing it. They're giving the truck away to YouTubers, influencers, to have them like, here's the truck.
Yeah.
Running around. You got come on. You talking about a game changer?
Remember, I hate to say it, but remember that it was Obama in his presidency which created all those incentives that allowed companies like Ford and others
okay.
develop this stuff.
Okay. Are you ready for this? Are you ready?
What?
You get $7,500 off your taxes if you buy the truck.
There you go. So now you got Biden stepping in.
$7,500. So you just bought a truck for $65,000. You gonna get a tax credit for $7,500.
Yeah.
Really?
That's incredible. That brings you down to 58,000.
At 58.
Very good. That's very good.
Brand new.
I'm taking that all day.
I'm
taking that all day.
Brand new. You telling me you like, okay, 58, brand new. So in your mind, you thinking, man, if I got a car, I could trade that in. I can get 5. Now I'm down to 53.
Come on.
All right.
Come on now.
I'm just telling you. I'm just saying, when I saw that was a game changer. Now, they got the Mustang. That's out. Matter of fact, the Mustang only stays on a lot for 1.5 hours.
Wow.
1.5 hours, the new electric Mustang. And guess how much that is? Fully loaded. Everything. So this is competing with, remember, this is competing with the S-Type. So S-Type going to run you 80,000. 90. Fully loaded.
That's about right.
55,000.
For the Mustang?
Brand new. All the features that you just saw.
The prices are right. Oh. Well, that just goes to show that Ford is making a bold move.
They're making a bold move. And the thing is that they have something that Elon doesn't have. They already have the factories. They already got the workers. They already have the system.
But hold on.
Okay.
The one thing that they don't have yet, and this goes with every one of the electric car manufacturers, they don't have the charging network that Elon Musk put in place years before the first Tesla was released. And even though Elon Musk wanted to share the technology for the connection to the charging stations, these other companies decided not to go with that. So each company has a unique connection.
But well, I know. So Elon has the biggest charging network.
Correct.
But Ford was smart. Ford got on what they call the Ford Pass. So basically what they did is that they built a universal connector. A universal connector. So you can pull up a perfect example, driving here on the interstate, you jump on 294 and you go to the Oasis, right?
Oh,
right when you get off the Oasis, you got the little gas station.
Oh, yeah.
Now here, all the gas station has a what? Electric thing that you can fill up here, that you can do it. And they give you a universal connect.
Now that right there is smart, because here at the
A
Walgreens,
universal
they
connect.
have 2 charging stations at Walgreens. So you can pull up there, and they also have charging stations at our local Walmart. So
Man, they got it at the
that's awesome.
gym here. They got them at the gym.
That makes sense. That
And
just
I
makes
was
all
like,
the sense.
okay. I'm like, okay. But can you imagine? So the new, let's go back to the stimulus bill, right? Here we go. This new infrastructure package, there's actually $600 million for what? Building out the electric grid, so with charging stations.
Yeah.
But you can't beat that though, man. I mean, and most people are like, well, what if you run out of battery? But I'm not, normally in a day, I may drive 50 miles.
Yeah, and especially with an electric truck, you're not really driving cross country.
You're not driving cross country. And if you drive cross country, it's for it's a conscious reason. But in the thing though, they tell you where you can fill up at. So it's not
they do give you a map.
They do give you a map. Here's a charging station. But locally, if you think about it, my neighbor, he owns a roofing company. He actually has a F-150.
Yes.
That he's pumping at least $100 of gas in that bad boy. Right? So yes. I'm putting $100 in mine. So I'm just thinking,
yes.
Wait a minute, I just plugged this up.
That's it.
And if the power go out, or better yet, I want to do something, I just plug it up to the truck. I don't have to use the power from the house.
That feature alone, that bypass feature, I love that.
Man,
that's awesome.
Trust me, we have talked about getting a generator. Get the generator. Now you got to get the gas. Now you got to make sure that, because remember, most people don't understand that gas does not stay good forever. Most people have this assumption that when you get gas, you can keep it forever. No, there's actually special chemicals that it only stays good for so long.
Right.
But this thing, you can go anywhere and just pull on up. Oh, I need some power. Boop.
And you know what? I'm going to tell you something that really surprised me that I just never thought of. And that is the frunk. You know, on a pickup truck, you just not seeing that. Now you done added to not just the bed of the truck. Now you got the storage in the front.
And check this out. You got actually USB chargers in the front and a power. Yeah.
And
you go in a pit.
I think it said it could carry like 400 pounds or something ridiculous just in there. I mean,
okay, picture you go to Home Depot, your friend, right? Home Depot is your friend. Tell me how many times you have to go and you like, man, I only got so much room.
You only got so much room. If I had a little bit more space, I could spend a little bit more money. Yeah.
So I just wanted this to me, and everyone says I'm overly excited. And I said, you don't understand what is about to happen.
Oh.
You understand? So GM is supposed to release the new Hummer. Now, okay, it's the Hummer. But that's not, to me, it would have been better if they did the Cadillac. Or something more of the mainstream car. The F-150, everyone I know how people walk around with F-150.
Well, that's because that's it's what's called the American truck.
Yeah.
So F-150.
So when you think of GM, I only think of one thing: Cadillac. I mean, I don't think nothing else. There's nothing else in GM product line
Right.
that just comes to mind. Even sure,
Yeah.
so you know what? You know what blew my mind? I was actually looking at the new Chevy Tahoe.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
new Chevy Tahoe out the gate is $86,000.
I've also looked at them as well.
Now you
yes.
telling me? Now here's the thing: that bed, the truck itself, is still a 5-seater, man.
Yeah. 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 It's
So you're telling me for $65,000, I can get one for 40, but for 65, I can basically get all the stuff that I want. The other 20 is for the hauling. I'm not doing all that. I ain't putting I'm not a camper. I ain't doing all that. But I'm just saying for 65.
See, this price point though that Ford is coming
it's the price point. It's that price point.
That's going to be a problem for other ones.
A lot of people,
like Chevy has the Silverado.
Yep,
they have the Silverado, and which is a great truck. I've had one. It's a great truck, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to beat that price though. That they and I'm sure they figured that into it as well. They knew that they would come like that, and wow, this is really awesome. You know what though? Let me. I am so encouraged because right out of the gate, they hit this thing out of the park, and it's going to force all the manufacturers to just even compete.
Just to compete. Even
they're going to have to step it up. They're going to have to step it up.
Because see, here's the thing. They made a bold thing to take their flagship, their number one seller.
Yeah.
They sell like 1.2 million of these things every year.
I bet you any amount of money
and Tesla
that Tesla is going to push back their rollout because they are going to have to make some changes.
They're going to have to.
Yeah, just to compete.
Tesla.
Remember, Tesla has been so successful. It's because they really had no competition.
See, you said it right. They had no competition. So Tesla, just last year, everyone thought they would make profitability, but they only made 300,000 cars.
Yeah.
That's everything. That's the whole kit and caboodle. That's the Y, the X, the P, the Q, the everything. You talking about selling 1.2 million of this truck.
Yes.
Okay. Let's say they get 20%. 20%. That's still 200,000 trucks.
Yeah. And I must admit that you can see how Tesla, because they've had no competition, has been very minimalistic in the design. I mean, it's sporty on the outside, but on the inside, you're really looking at an iPad in the center of a dash with nothing on it. And which there's nothing wrong with that. It's a minimalistic point of view. But that F-150, not only does it have the huge iPad, it's not an iPad, but that's the way it looks. Oh. But it has all the other pieces to go with it.
Oh, but see, they didn't show, man. I wish they would have showed it. So the gear shift, right? It's in the center, in the center of the truck.
Yeah.
You push a button, it folds down, so you can then take the armrest and put it out so you can have a work area.
Come on. No.
Yes. You push a button, the gear shift that you go folds down into the truck. So you then can take the armrest and make it to a desk.
What is this, George Jetson? Is this the Jetsons? Is the car going to fly now? Now, see, they went to a whole another level. Obviously, this has been in design for a long time.
But I'm just saying, that's why I was so excited to have the conversation about it, because I think this is what's happening. People don't see it, but okay. For me to get downtown, we're coming back up. You're talking about you got to go back into work.
Yes.
For me to get downtown, for me to fill up my truck, $100.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't I buy EV?
Yeah.
I don't have
It's a
to
no-brainer.
go. First of all, it's not safe for me to even go get gas. So I mean, but think about it. I can come home. I can go there. Let's say what? It's 40 miles to the city, 30, 40 miles to the city. I can go there, run around. Remember, I got 300 miles I can go. I can come back, charge it back up at home, my leisure.
Well, more than
Never
likely,
pay for gas again.
With the electric vehicle, there's going to be a charging station where you park it.
Yes.
So
I'm just saying, this is a true game changer. I next year, people I think gonna lose their minds if you have a choice.
Well, I tell you this, just by looking at the video, and of course, I'm going to watch a lot more. Okay, I'm going to see it all and watch some of the stuff, because I have been in the market for a Tundra. You know, I've been talking about it for a while.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I've been wanting a Tundra, and the thing with the Tundra, the new Tundras, you know, they're around 56, 60 baseline for a new Tundra, but they go up to 90. But this right here is with all the features. Now, of course, we have to make sure that we don't have any quality issues or things of that nature. But I'm gonna have to take a serious look at this.
You have to check out the influencers, man. They are letting the influencers just go crazy over this, which is smart if you think about it, right?
Yes.
Get somebody who's not a mechanic or get an average Joe. Give them the truck. Test it out. Try it out.
I agree.
I'm just saying, Marcus Brown, he just put out a video on it, and he couldn't stop smiling in the video.
Wow.
He didn't know what to say.
He's a big Tesla fan, and if you can win him over, oh my goodness, it must be something special. At the price point, how much? It's really hard. I mean, when Elon came out with the Cybertruck, everyone got excited. That was a year and a half ago. Matter of fact, Marcus Brownlee put a down payment on the Cybertruck.
Matter of fact, you can't put a down payment on it anymore.
Really?
You go to Tesla.com, it's nowhere on their site.
Wow.
So you like, I don't know.
I
think Elon
website.
Go to the Ford website.
As soon as we get off here, I'm going to the website.
They show the bed, and it blows your mind because we're so used to the combustion engine, and when you just see the frame and the battery, you just like, you know what? They just blew this, and Elon been doing this. He's been preaching this forever, but now you got the big guys in. You got people who like, okay, you know what? We gonna throw some millions and millions and millions and millions at it without, hey, what?
And
and they got the manufacturing. That's the key. The key for us was that he had to build a plant from the ground.
Yes.
He did.
Have
the manufacturing, man.
But I still got to give Elon some credit because you know that Elon released that battery technology.
That is true.
He released it, for because he wanted all the companies to jump on board. So
that's true. That's true. So you have to give. You do. I'm telling you, you got to think about it. He's been there for 10 years. No one
Yep.
hasn't touched him. Everybody
Correct.
has tried, and everybody was like, wait till the big guys get in. Wait till the Fords and the GMs and the Chryslers. You know, BMW have one, everyone else, but Ford knocked this out of the park.
It's a grand slam.
That make you want to buy one. I'm gonna tell you. I was like, don't put one in the showroom because I'm right there. I'm right there.
I don't even do Fords, but just watching that right there. Listen, I might have to be a Ford man. I'm just saying.
So hey everyone, check out the new Ford. Check out EVs. Hey, that is what's happening.
That's what's happening.
It's what's happening. So guys, hey, thanks for joining us. Thanks for indulging us on our EV challenge.
You said it.
EV challenge. Do you get a Tesla, or do you get the Cybertruck? Do you get the Hummer? Which they're not talking about that till the end of next year. Or do you get this Ford that when your power get out, and we all know it happened to all of us.
Yes.
At one time, that storm comes through, and you like, oh man, I wish I bought a generator. Oh man.
But now we're going to be saying, I wish I bought a Ford F-150.
Because the first thing you thinking about, and here's the crazy thing, right? We ain't thinking about seeing, we're thinking about all the food that's going to go bad.
Oh, man, don't even mention that. After stocking up with deep freezers through COVID, yes, we have a lot to lose. Yes, we need that truck.
So, hey, guys, come check us out. Remember, hit the subscribe button.
Subscribe.
What's on your mind. Now, we will be having some challenges. We're going to be having some challenges soon. So, hey, we're going to figure out how can we get you guys to subscribe. And, we might even pull out a prize.
There you go.
You never know.
It's coming up. It's coming up soon.
You never know. So, hey, you got to say it. You got to say it. What? Come and see us at what?
Now What's Happening.
All right. Now What's Happening.